Have you ever pondered if those seemingly insignificant daily routines could be silently chipping away at your precious years, especially as you gracefully advance past the age of 70? It's a thought that might linger in the back of your mind, and you're not alone. Many seniors, without realizing it, engage in behaviors that subtly elevate health risks, gradually weaken their physical resilience, and accelerate the aging process. The concerning aspect is that these habits often feel innocuous, even commonplace, until the consequences become undeniably apparent. But here's the encouraging truth. It's truly never too late to embrace simple yet profound changes that can empower you to live a longer, more vibrant life, maintain your strength, and feel remarkably better each and every day. In this eye-opening video, we are going to reveal 7 daily habits that could be stealing years from your lifespan after 70, along with actionable strategies you can implement right now to counteract them and add more healthy, fulfilling years to your life. From the critical aspects of diet and hydration to often overlooked indicators your body might be sending, each element plays a pivotal role in determining how well your body functions and thrives as you age. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because the final habit on our list is one that many individuals completely disregard. Yet it possesses the potential to make the most significant positive impact on your overall health and well-being. If you're watching this video right now, take a moment and comment the word "great" below. Let me know you're ready to embark on this journey to a healthier and longer life. Now, let's delve into the first crucial habit that could be impacting your longevity. 1. Ignoring subtle health symptoms. One of the most insidious and potentially life-shortening habits that can quietly erode your health is the tendency to disregard minor health warning signs. It's quite common for many seniors to dismiss feelings of persistent tiredness, occasional dizziness, shortness of breath during mild exertion, or unexplained aches and pains, often attributing them simply to the natural process of aging. However, it's vital to understand that these seemingly insignificant symptoms can be early indicators of more serious underlying health conditions, such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or even the early stages of cancer. The most significant error one can make is waiting until these symptoms become severe or debilitating before seeking medical attention. Your body possesses an incredible ability to provide gentle warnings long before major health problems fully develop, and recognizing and addressing these early signals can be the crucial difference between managing a condition effectively and facing a life-threatening crisis. Consider, for instance, that recurring shortness of breath could be an early manifestation of heart disease, while frequent urination might signal the onset of diabetes, and persistent, unexplained fatigue could point towards an underlying thyroid issue. Many serious illnesses progress slowly and silently in their initial stages, which underscores the paramount importance of scheduling regular health checkups with your doctor and, crucially, paying close attention to the messages your body is sending you. Let's take the example of Judith, a vibrant 78-year-old residing in Minnesota. Judith began to notice occasional chest discomfort and a slight shortness of breath when she would take her daily walks around her neighborhood. Initially, she brushed it off, thinking it was just a natural consequence of getting older and perhaps being a little out of shape. She continued this pattern for several months. However, one afternoon, while tending to her beloved garden, she experienced a more intense episode of chest pain accompanied by dizziness and a feeling of profound weakness. Alarmed, she decided to seek medical advice. After a thorough examination, her doctor diagnosed her with early-stage coronary artery disease, revealing that her arteries were beginning to narrow. Fortunately, because Judith acted promptly and caught the condition before it progressed into a major cardiac event, she was able to manage her health through lifestyle modifications, dietary changes, and prescribed medication. Today, Judith feels more energetic and healthier than she has in years, all because she heeded her body's early warnings and took timely action. If you've been feeling off, experiencing new or persistent aches or pains, or noticing any unexplained changes in your body's functioning, Please do not ignore them. Keep a log of your symptoms. Schedule regular appointments with your healthcare provider, and never hesitate to ask questions or voice your concerns about your health. Many serious conditions can be effectively prevented or treated, especially if they are detected in their early stages. Remember, your body is constantly communicating with you. The key to a longer and healthier life is learning to listen attentively to its signals. If you agree with the importance of paying attention to your body's signals, comment "Listen to your body" below. 2. Insufficient water intake. Another incredibly common yet frequently underestimated habit that can significantly shorten your lifespan after the age of 70 is simply not drinking enough water. Dehydration in older adults is far more than just feeling thirsty. It can lead to a cascade of negative health consequences, including increased strain on the kidneys, a decline in cognitive function, and a heightened risk of cardiovascular problems. The underlying reason for this increased vulnerability to dehydration is multifaceted. As we age, our body's natural ability to conserve water diminishes, and our sensation of thirst often becomes less acute. This means that by the time you actually feel thirsty, you may already be experiencing a significant level of dehydration. However, dehydration's impact extends far beyond mere discomfort. When your body lacks adequate fluids, your blood can thicken, making it more challenging for your heart to pump blood efficiently throughout your system. This increased workload on your cardiovascular system can elevate your risk of developing high blood pressure, experiencing strokes, and suffering heart attacks. Furthermore, dehydration can impede the circulation of blood to your brain, potentially causing symptoms such as dizziness, confusion, and even memory impairment issues that are often mistakenly attributed solely to the aging process, when, in reality, they could be a direct result of not consuming enough fluids. Consider the experience of Theodore, an 82-year-old gentleman residing in Mississippi. Theodore began to feel lightheaded and unsteady whenever he stood up too quickly. He also noticed a significant drop in his overall energy levels, and that his skin appeared unusually dry. He initially dismissed these changes as just part of growing older. However, after experiencing a brief episode of confusion while running errands one afternoon, his concerned daughter insisted he see his doctor. Following some tests, the doctor discovered that Theodore was chronically dehydrated. He advised Theodore to make a conscious effort to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Within just a week, Theodore noticed a remarkable improvement in his well-being. The dizzy spells subsided, his energy levels rebounded, and he even felt more mentally alert and focused throughout the day. So, how can you ensure you're consistently drinking enough water? Keep a glass or water bottle readily accessible at all times. If you find it difficult to remember to drink regularly, set reminders on your phone or use a water bottle with markings to track your daily intake. Incorporating herbal teas, clear broths, and water-rich foods like cucumbers, oranges, and melons into your diet can also contribute significantly to maintaining healthy hydration levels. It's also wise to be mindful of your consumption of coffee and sugary drinks, as these can actually have a dehydrating effect on the body. Staying properly hydrated is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to safeguard the health of your heart, brain, and kidneys. If you want to maintain clear thinking, prevent those unsettling dizzy spells, and support your overall longevity, make a conscious effort to drink sufficient water every single day. If you find this information valuable, comment "Stay hydrated" below. 3. Compromise sleep quality. One of the most frequently overlooked habits that can steal years from your life after you cross the threshold of 70 is consistently failing to obtain sufficient high-quality sleep. Many seniors mistakenly believe that experiencing sleep disturbances is simply an inevitable part of the aging process. However, chronic sleep deprivation can have profound negative consequences on your health, including weakening your immune system, elevating your blood pressure, and accelerating the aging of your brain over time. This, in turn, significantly increases your risk of developing serious conditions such as dementia, heart disease, and even premature mortality. The reality is that as we age, our sleep patterns do undergo changes. Our bodies naturally produce less melatonin, the crucial hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle, making it more challenging to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. Many seniors also find themselves waking up multiple times during the night, whether due to physical discomfort, the need to use the restroom, or simply feeling restless and unable to fall back asleep. However, consistently missing out on deep, restorative sleep prevents your body from having adequate time to repair and rejuvenate itself, leading to chronic inflammation, impaired memory function, and a weakened cardiovascular system. Consider the experience of Cynthia, a 75-year-old retiree living in a vibrant community in Oklahoma. Cynthia had struggled with poor sleep for several years. She would routinely wake up several times during the night and, despite spending what she thought was enough time in bed, would consistently wake up feeling just as tired as when she went to sleep. Over time, she began to notice increasing forgetfulness and a significant decline in her energy levels throughout the day. Her doctor explained that her inconsistent and disrupted sleep patterns were likely causing a rise in stress hormones, which were negatively impacting her heart health and potentially accelerating the aging process in her brain. Cynthia decided to implement a few simple but effective changes to her nighttime routine. She made a conscious effort to avoid using electronic screens in the hour leading up to bedtime, established a consistent bedtime each night, and replaced her evening cup of coffee with a soothing cup of chamomile tea. Within just a month, Cynthia experienced a remarkable improvement in her sleep quality. She began waking up feeling truly refreshed. Her energy levels soared, and she even noticed a significant improvement in her mental clarity and focus throughout the day. If you are looking to improve your sleep quality and protect your long-term health, try establishing a relaxing bedtime routine. Avoid exposure to screens such as phones, tablets, and televisions for at least an hour before going to bed, as the blue light emitted from these devices can interfere with your body's natural melatonin production. Ensure your bedroom environment is conducive to sleep by keeping it cool, dark, and quiet. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends, to regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. If you find it difficult to fall asleep, consider incorporating gentle stretching exercises, meditation techniques, or herbal teas known for their calming properties into your evening routine to signal to your body that it's time to rest. Prioritizing quality sleep is one of the most powerful and natural ways to slow down the aging process, boost your brain function, and protect your heart health. If you want to stay sharp, strong, and healthy for many years to come, make good sleep a non-negotiable priority every single night. If you believe quality sleep is essential, comment "Quality sleep matters" below. 4. Consumption of highly processed foods. One of the most significant threats to your health and longevity after the age of 70 is the overconsumption of highly processed foods. While these foods might offer convenience and immediate gratification, they come with serious long-term risks to your well-being. They are typically laden with refined sugars, unhealthy fats, excessive sodium, and artificial additives that can contribute to chronic inflammation throughout the body, increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, exacerbate cardiovascular disease, and even negatively impact your cognitive function. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing these harmful ingredients, which means that the detrimental effects of poor dietary choices can accumulate much more rapidly than they did in our younger years. The insidious nature of processed foods lies in their ability to trick our bodies into craving more, while providing minimal to no real nutritional value. Many of these products are specifically engineered to be hyperpalatable, meaning they are designed to keep you coming back for more, even when your body doesn't actually require the extra calories. Beyond just contributing to weight gain, These foods can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, negatively impact your cholesterol levels, and significantly increase your risk of experiencing strokes and heart attacks over time. Furthermore, research has increasingly shown that a diet heavily reliant on processed foods can also have detrimental effects on brain health, with studies strongly linking its consumption to memory loss and an increased risk of developing dementia. Consider the experience of Alexander, a 76-year-old living in a bustling city in Illinois. Alexander had always had a fondness for sweet treats and often relied on packaged snacks and fast food options, particularly on busy days when he felt he didn't have the time or energy to cook. He reasoned that since he wasn't overweight, his diet couldn't be causing him too much harm. However, over time, he began to experience frequent bouts of fatigue, persistent brain fog that made it difficult to concentrate, and nagging joint pain. During a routine medical checkup, his doctor discovered that his blood sugar levels were in the pre-diabetic range, and his cholesterol levels were also alarmingly high. This news served as a wake-up call for Alexander, and he made a determined decision to significantly reduce his intake of processed foods and replace them with more whole, nutrient-dense alternatives. Instead of reaching for packaged pastries for a quick snack, he started opting for fresh fruit and a handful of nuts. He swapped his regular fast food lunches for simple, home-cooked meals made with fresh ingredients. Within just a few months, Alexander reported feeling significantly more energized. His mental clarity improved noticeably, and even his chronic joint pain had lessened considerably. If you want to protect your body and brain as you age, make a conscious effort to reduce or eliminate highly processed foods from your diet and replace them with whole, natural alternatives. Focus on incorporating plenty of fresh vegetables, lean sources of protein, whole grains, and healthy fats into your daily meals to keep your body strong, your mind sharp, and your energy levels stable throughout the day. Remember, making the right food choices doesn't just add years to your life. It adds vibrant life to your years. If you are committed to reducing processed foods in your diet, comment "Eat real food" below. 5. Neglecting social interaction. One of the most profoundly underestimated habits that can significantly shorten your lifespan after the age of 70 is social isolation. Many people fail to fully appreciate the powerful impact that human connection has on both our physical and mental well-being. Compelling studies have demonstrated that chronic loneliness can be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, significantly increasing your risk of developing heart disease, high blood pressure, and even premature death. When seniors withdraw from social activities and interactions, their cognitive function can decline at a faster rate. Their stress levels tend to rise, and they become more susceptible to developing depression, all of which take a significant toll on their overall health and longevity. The unfortunate reality is that as people age, their social circles can naturally shrink. Friends may move away. Family members often become increasingly busy with their own lives and responsibilities, and certain physical limitations can make it more challenging to get out and remain actively engaged in the community. As a result, many seniors find themselves spending more time alone than is truly healthy, leading to emotional and physical consequences that they may not even fully realize are occurring. Our brains thrive on constant stimulation and social engagement to stay sharp and functioning optimally, and without these vital connections, mental decline can set in much more quickly. Consider the experience of Raymond, a thoughtful 79-year-old widower residing in a quiet town in Maine. After the passing of his wife, Raymond gradually lost touch with many of his old friends. His daily routine became increasingly monotonous, and he spent the majority of his time at home, primarily watching television, only leaving the house for essential errands. Over time, he noticed that he was feeling increasingly tired. His motivation dwindled, and he even began to struggle with his memory more than he used to. Concerned, his daughter encouraged him to start attending a local senior citizens group that met once a week. Initially, Raymond was hesitant, feeling somewhat awkward about joining a new group. However, after attending just a few meetings, he realized how much he had been missing out on. Within a few months, his mood had noticeably improved. He felt more mentally alert and engaged, and even his sleep quality got better. If you want to stay sharp, healthy, and truly enjoy life after the age of 70, it is absolutely crucial to prioritize staying socially active. This doesn't necessarily mean you need to be out socializing every single day, but engaging in regular conversations, participating in activities you enjoy with others, and maintaining connections within your community can make a world of difference to your overall well-being. Whether it's joining a hobby group that aligns with your interests, attending religious services or community events, making regular phone calls to old friends and family members, or volunteering your time for a cause you care about. These social connections help to strengthen your brain, reduce stress levels, and improve your overall sense of well-being. Remember, a long and fulfilling life isn't just about maintaining physical health. It's equally about nurturing strong and meaningful relationships with those around you. If you want to protect your heart, mind, and emotional well-being, make a conscious effort to stay connected and engaged with the people in your life. If you value social connections, comment "Stay connected" below. I believe you're truly enjoying this insightful video and gaining valuable knowledge about how to live a longer and healthier life after 70. Before we continue with the remaining crucial habits, I want to take a moment to ask for your support. If you're finding this information helpful and engaging, please make sure you hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. Also, give this video a like. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who might find it valuable. Your support means the world to us and encourages us to continue creating more content like this for you. Comment "wonderful" below if you're enjoying this video. Now, let's move on to the next important habit. 6. Skipping strength and balance exercises. One of the most perilous habits that can silently steal years from your life as you age is neglecting regular strength and balance exercises. As we get older, a natural decline in muscle mass occurs, and without consistent physical activity that specifically targets strength and balance, our bodies become progressively weaker, leading to impaired balance, slower reaction times, and a significantly increased risk of falls. The real danger isn't solely in the act of falling itself. It's often in the consequences that follow. For individuals over the age of 70, even a seemingly minor fall can result in fractures, extended periods of recovery and rehabilitation, and even a decline in overall health and independence that can be challenging to reverse. The problem is that many seniors mistakenly believe that if they are still active in their daily routines, perhaps walking around the house, doing light chores, or running occasional errands, they are getting sufficient physical activity. However, it's crucial to understand that general daily activity is not the same as engaging in targeted strength and balance training. Without exercises that actively work to maintain muscle tone, bone density, and coordination, the body gradually becomes more fragile, less stable, and therefore more susceptible to serious injuries. Consider the experience of Roger, a spry 77-year-old who lived an active life in Maryland. Roger considered himself quite active. He enjoyed taking daily walks, tending to his garden, and didn't give much thought to dedicated exercise routines. However, over time, he began to notice that his legs weren't as strong as they used to be, and getting up from chairs was becoming increasingly difficult. One evening, while walking through his living room, he tripped over a small rug. It wasn't a dramatic fall, but he landed awkwardly and ended up fracturing his hip. What followed was months of challenging physical therapy, a temporary loss of his independence, and a significant decline in his overall confidence. His doctor later explained that had Roger incorporated regular strength and balance exercises into his routine, his muscles and bones would likely have been strong enough to either prevent the fall altogether or at least significantly reduce the severity of the injury. The good news is that it's truly never too late to start incorporating simple strength exercises into your daily routine. Exercises like chair squats, leg lifts, and wall push-ups can help to rebuild lost muscle mass and improve overall stability. Similarly, balance exercises, such as practicing standing on one foot for short periods or performing heel-to-toe walking, can significantly improve your coordination and reduce your risk of falls. The key is consistency. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of these types of exercises each day can make a significant difference in protecting your mobility, preventing injuries, and ultimately extending your lifespan. If you want to stay strong, steady on your feet, and maintain your independence for many years to come, make strength and balance exercises a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Even if you start with small, manageable steps, every bit of movement counts towards a longer and healthier life. If you understand the importance of staying physically strong, comment "Strength matters" below. 7. Lack of mental stimulation and continuous learning. Finally, the 7th crucial habit that can inadvertently steal years from your life after 70 is a lack of consistent mental stimulation and engagement in continuous learning. While physical health is undoubtedly vital, maintaining a sharp and active mind is equally important for longevity and overall well-being. When we cease to challenge our brains with new information and stimulating activities, our cognitive function can gradually decline, potentially increasing our risk of cognitive impairment and even dementia. The brain, much like a muscle, thrives on being used and challenged. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities helps to create new neural pathways and strengthens existing ones, contributing to cognitive reserve, your brain's ability to withstand damage and continue functioning effectively. When we stop learning and engaging in mentally stimulating pursuits, we essentially allow our cognitive skills to atrophy. Consider the experience of Abigail, a bright 73-year-old who had recently retired from a long and successful career as a teacher in Missouri. Initially, she enjoyed the newfound freedom of retirement, spending her days relaxing and catching up on household chores. However, after a while, she began to feel a sense of stagnation and noticed that she wasn't as mentally sharp as she used to be. She found herself forgetting things more easily and struggling to concentrate. Her daughter, a healthcare professional, suggested that Abigail try incorporating some mentally stimulating activities into her daily routine. Abigail decided to join a book club, started learning to play the piano, and began working on crossword puzzles and Sudoku. Over time, she noticed a significant improvement in her memory, concentration, and overall mental agility. Engaging her mind in new and challenging ways not only made her feel more alert and engaged, but also added a new sense of purpose and enjoyment to her retirement years. To keep your mind sharp and active as you age, make a conscious effort to engage in mentally stimulating activities regularly. This could involve reading books, learning a new language or skill, playing brain-training games, solving puzzles, engaging in creative hobbies like painting or writing, or participating in discussions and debates. The key is to find activities that you enjoy and that challenge you to think critically and learn new things. Embracing lifelong learning and actively stimulating your mind can help to maintain cognitive function, reduce your risk of cognitive decline, and contribute to a longer, more fulfilling life. If you believe in the power of a sharp mind, comment "Keep learning" below. As we bring this insightful video to a close, take a moment to reflect on these 7 daily habits that could be quietly impacting your lifespan. It's empowering to realize that while some aspects of aging are beyond our control, many of the choices we make each day can have a profound effect on how long and how well we live. By being mindful of these potentially harmful habits and making small, intentional changes, you can actively protect your health, boost your energy levels, and enjoy a longer and more fulfilling life. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Have you noticed any of these patterns in your own life? We would love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Sharing your insights can be incredibly helpful to others who might be facing similar challenges. Remember, taking care of yourself after the age of 70 isn't just about adding more years to your life. It's about ensuring that those years are filled with vitality, strength, and independence. Whether it's prioritizing hydration, getting better quality sleep, making healthier food choices, staying socially engaged, incorporating strength and balance exercises, or keeping your mind active, every step you take towards adopting healthier habits is a step towards a brighter and healthier future. Thank you so much for joining us today on this important topic. We truly value your engagement and would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one key takeaway you learned from this video and how you plan to implement it in your own life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments provides us with great motivation and encouragement to continue creating content that you find valuable. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us to continue creating high-quality content to inform and inspire you on your journey to a healthier and happier life. Before you go, be sure to check out some of our other interesting videos on the channel. You might find even more valuable insights to help you live your best life. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.